Hi friends, in this demo I'll show you how to copy data from Azure Storage to Data Lake Store Gen 1 by the help of Data Factory. Actually this is a common scenario because many applications and processes use Azure Storage to store data in the phase 1 or in initially. So this is the storage or service used to store the data. I'm back into my portal. Now we will see how we can copy folder inside a file share of Azure Storage account to Azure Data Lake Store with the help of Azure Data Factory. Azure Storage is a traditional object store much like S3 on Amazon. This is the resource group, and inside this we'll create resources which would be used in this copy task in Azure Data Factory. So let's create resource one by one. The first one is we'll create a Azure Storage account. We'll click on storage account, select resource group. We'll give a storage account name. We'll select East US location, review and create. Till the time storage account is created, we'll create a data lake store. We'll click on storage, data lake store. We'll provide a name to the data lake store. Data lake store Gen 1, it is a hierarchical file based storage system, so the folders are indeed first class citizens. We'll select East US location, click on create. It will take some time to create. Now we also need to create a data factory. We'll also create a data factory, which is, we'll click on analytics. Data Factory is a cloud-based data integration service that allows you to create data-driven workflows in the cloud. We'll give some name. We'll select the resource group, location East US. We'll disable this git. Click on create, and it will take some time to create. So we have created 3 resources which we'll be using in this activity, which is an input storage account, a storage account where we'll place our input folder consisting of some files which we need to move from Azure Storage account to Azure Data Lake Store. Till now you might be familiar with the movement of files from storage account to Data Lake Store, but here we'll move a complete folder. So let's see how we can do that. So in this resource group, it will take some time to. So these are the resources, and let's add an input folder in storage account which we will be moving to Data Lake Store with the help of Data Factory. Click on file share. So we'll use file share here, and in file share we'll add one. The file name is source. We can give an amount 1 GB, not more than 1 GB we'll use. So we have created a source folder. Inside source folder we'll use one more folder and we'll upload it from our local machine. Now here we'll add a directory. The name is input folder. This is the directory, and inside this we'll upload all the files, and we'll upload the files from local folder. Here we'll move the complete input folder consisting of 3 files from storage to data lake store. All the files are successfully uploaded. Now in the input folder we have the files. So the folder which we want to move from file share to data lake resides in this folder, in this place. This is the folder which we will be moving. Okay. Now we'll also create a key vault. For that we need access keys of the storage account. Azure Key Vault is a service for securely managing keys, secrets, certificates and any other critical confidential information. Here we are copying the access keys of the storage account and storing it in a notepad. This is a storage account name, and we need to copy this access key. So this is the key which we copied, and we need this when we create a key vault. Now we will create a key vault. Click on add. This is the resource group. We will give some name to key vault. This is the name, region. Click on review and create. Click on create. In this key vault, click on secrets. We'll generate one new key vault with the name. We'll use this name. This is a name, and we'll copy this value, which is the access key, and paste it here and click on create. Azure Key Vault is a service for securely managing keys, secrets, certificates and any other critical confidential information. This is created. Now we'll also create Active Directory. So Azure Active Directory is used to give permission read write to Azure Data Lake. In Azure Active Directory we use Service Principal ID, which can be defined as an identity which can be used by applications so as to access Azure resources. We'll use this name. Register. we have created an Azure Active Directory application. We'll copy this application ID, app ID. We'll also copy tenant ID. Let's see how we can use it. If there is any scope to use, then we can use it. We'll click on certificates and secrets. We'll click on use client secret. Service principal ID or app ID and the key which we are going to create here can be used as a password in other applications. Paste it here. That's it. Now we'll go to home. We'll click on resource group and then get into our data lake. In data lake, go to data explorer, give access, add, we'll give read, write, execute permission. Okay. It's done. Go to home. Now click on resource group, data factory. Data factory is the tool which we are going to use here in order to copy the folders from input storage to data lake store gen 1. Click on author. Now here we can see pipelines, datasets, data flows, connections and trigger. So first thing we need to do is to create a linked service. So here we'll create a linked service. In linked service, the first thing we need to do is we need to create a linked service for Key Vault. Let's see how we can do that. Linked services are much like connection strings to connect to external sources. Azure Key Vault, continue. Here we will see copy data, Key Vault. So here we'll select Azure subscription. So what's the Key Vault name? That's a secret name, this one. This is the Key Vault name, test connection. So this is successful. Now we have created a Key Vault, linked service for Key Vault. We'll publish it. It's always a good practice to publish this linked service. Let's see if yes, it is done. Now we'll create a linked service for storage. Now we have to select file system, continue. Now here input folder storage. Now in the host we will go to the input file, and we need to copy till this path. We need to use this path, so we'll click on properties, click on copy, here paste. So we'll remove this one. we'll use key vault. Username is the storage name. Now linked service, and the secret name. This is the secret name. In case we forgot the secret name, then we can always go back, go to key vault, secrets. This is the name, we can use the name here. We'll test the connection. It failed. We'll see why it failed. Caller was not found. Okay, now we need to provide get access. So we'll click here, click on this. We'll go to secrets, access policy, click here, and we need to add access policy to select principal, and here, so this is the data factory, and the permission we need to give is get, add, even secret permission, get, save, click on home. Now let's see if this works. Yes, it's done. Now we have created a linked service for input. Click on create. Now we also need to create a linked service for data lake, which is the destination in this case. Click on Azure Data Lake, continue, destination service, you can give any name. This is the subscription account name, and here we'll use service principal ID, which is the app ID. This is the app ID, which is also called service principal ID, and the key, this is the key, key here, test connection. Since we have provided read-write access to Azure Active Directory application to Azure Data Lake Store Gen 1, we are using the ID and password here to write folder into Data Lake Store. See why it failed. Okay, let's see. Let's test one more time. Now it is successful. Click on create. Now we have create linked service for input and output for the source and destination. Source is storage and destination is data lake. Now we'll create a pipeline. Now our objective is to copy data from Azure storage to Azure Data Lake. Click on new pipeline. Here we'll give some name. Copy data from storage to ADLS. Okay. Now click on copy data. Copy data storage to ADLS. Source, we'll click on new. So dataset need to be created here in order to provide format of the file which we want to copy. Since we did not create any dataset, we need to create a dataset. File system, and here we select binary. We click on continue. Because we need to copy the entire folder, we select binary here. Continue. We'll give input folder, source, folder storage. This is the path. That's it. Click on OK. Source is done. Now sync is a data lake. Now we'll create a new data set, which is Azure Data Lake Gen 1. Sorry, we need to create a new data set. Which is again a file share, file system. Click on new. Let's continue. Binary. Click on destination. Destination folder. Link service is destination service. We can give a name called raw path. Click on OK. Now click on validate. It's done. Click on debug. Debug means we are running the pipeline which will perform the activity which we have created right now. Succeeded. Now let's see if our objective is fulfilled. Now we'll go to the data lake. In Data Explorer, we can see a folder with this name is created, and inside that there is an input folder, and all the files inside the folder are also copied. File share. This was the input folder. So this folder got copied to data lake, complete folder. Inside something called raw, which we created while we were creating a data set in Data Factory. This one. Thank you friends for watching the video.